So when you put your memory card into your laptop, you will find your files in this folder. And you can see in the folder that there are these LRV files. Those are the low resolution videos, and they're usually just used for playback on the device. So I usually just take them all out and delete them because you don't really need it. You want the full resolution video when you want to edit it and post it. So these INSV files are the actual good resolution files, high resolution files. And you can see that there's this same file name just with a 00 and a 10. These are actually recorded at the same time, so they're the same 360 video. So whenever you want to move them to a hard drive or move them somewhere else, you have to make sure that the 00 and the 10 always go together. So when you click that, it will open up the app, software, program, whatever, and you just use your mouse to look around. It's like just click, drag, and then that's how you look around. And then these are the ones on the top left, is the ones on the computer, the ones on the memory card, the favorite ones, and the ones that you're exporting later on. But I usually just stay in here. And then when you edit it, this is your timeline. It's the whole timeline. And then this is like go to the very first, play, and pause, and then go to the very end. And then just if you want to edit, you go start with the very first. And then these are the trim as start. So if you click that, everything before it will get deleted. Not deleted, but like it's not part of the timeline anymore. So you can just pick where you want to start. If you change your mind, you can just drag it back. So it doesn't really, it's not super important. It's not critical if you put it wrong. And then the other one button is use that part of the timeline as the end. So when you click it, everything after that is out of the timeline. This is the volume. It's at 50% for default, and I keep it that way because it gets too loud, especially because I'm doing motorcycle content. And so the main part is the time frame. So you just pick a time in your timeline and pick a frame you want, and then click that plus button, and then it will save that frame for that time. And then if you move it a little bit, like later on the timeline, you want to look at something else. You want to zoom in, zoom out, look around, and then save that new time frame. You just click the plus button again, and then it will save that time frame. So it knows that at this point in time you want to be looking at that, and then at that second point in time you want to be looking at the next time frame, and it just goes smoothly by default. And you just keep doing that. Look at what you want to get to, the time where you want it, and then the frame that you want it, and then just keep pressing that plus button again and again. And then if you're okay with that, you say, okay, that's it, end of timeline. And then I usually go the very first. That's when I, start the timeline. And then that's your video. You play it, and it's exactly what you want. Look here, look there. And that's it. If you want to zoom in to add more like time frames in between, you use this zoom button. And then you can actually click what transition you want. So there's fade or slip. Slip is fast, fade is smooth, like slow. So there's slip in, fade out, there's fade in, slip out, there's slip in, slip out, and then there's fade in, fade out. And then I'm gonna show you all of that, how it looks. So this is slip in, slip out. So whoop, fast, stays there, and then fast slip out. And then there's fade in, fade out. It's just slow and slow. And then there's none, where you just stay on there and then jump to the next one. That's none. What I just use, it's so easy, it's just the dissolve. It's just a smooth flow of the first to the second. Again, the important thing, I guess, is slip is fast, fade is slow. You just mix and match those and you choose whichever you want on the options. And then there's speed, if you want to go like a slow-mo or a fast forward. So you just click, choose the section of the video that you want to edit speed-wise, and then it turns red. And then you just pick what speed you want, if you want to do it fast or slow. And then this is how it's gonna look like. Oh, huh? Oh, oh. Let's see. If you do it here, pick, click, click. It's just click. It's not click, hold. It's click, click. And then pick up speed. And then it happens like that. It's so easy. And then if you change your mind, you don't want to do the speed things, then you just delete it. Click on the red thing, delete it, and then you're good. Oh, this is your proportion. So you can do 9:16, which is Instagram Reels. So you can use the same video, just frame it differently, and then that's your reel. Or do 16:9, which is a YouTube video. 1:1, I don't know what that's for, and I don't know what this is for, but these are the options that you can do in program. And then if you want a screenshot, you just click that button, save it wherever you want to save it, file name, whatever you want, and then just save. And then it's so easy. You can use it to get like a cover or a thumbnail for YouTube, you know. And then that is just to, like, if you want to preview it without all the distractions, buttons and stuff. What I also do is I do this media processing, color plus. It just makes everything better. Sometimes I do it at 50. Sometimes I do it all the way maxed out at 100. It depends on what you want. It's pretty much just like a lot of contrast. Clarity plus is sharpening. The thing is, you can't do both at the same time. You have to choose if you want clarity plus or color plus. And I just do color plus because it already gives you enough contrast and it's okay. There's also the aqua vision. This is when you're going underwater and it's so blue, so they automatically tint it red for you, so it cancels out the blue. And then there's the audio, like noise cancellation and stuff. I don't usually use this because I want the motorcycle noise in there. Um, but yeah, there's this noise cancellation option too in there. Um, I can't really show you because the screen recording does not record audio. So, and then if you're happy with everything, you just click this export button. You can, if you want, actually save it as a 360 video. I don't know what that's for because I tried saving it as a 360 and then forwarded it to my phone to edit it on my phone, but it didn't work. So I don't know how people use that. So I just usually just do the reframed video because it already looks like how I want it to look like anyway. So I just save the reframed video, and it's so easy. You just type in the file name you want, and I just leave all the settings and properties like that and start export, and it will show up on this export tab right here. And while that's exporting, you can actually continue editing. So it's like, okay, I'm done with that portion of the video. This is gonna be the new starting point, and then zoom it out to see the whole video again, and then pull it all out the timeline so you can edit the next ones. So it's gonna be it is very useful, especially when I do or try to create reels, because I have like a whole 30-minute video and I can just cut them up into like 15-second videos each time. So that is really helpful. And I would say that's pretty much the basic part of it. I will discuss the deep track later on. You can look forward to that. It's going to be on the next video, and like how it works and all that stuff. But yeah, so that's pretty much how it is to edit the whole thing. And I hope you learned a little bit, and now you can start playing with all your videos from Insta360. So if you like this, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow I'm Biker Bunny on Instagram. And yeah, that's it. Thanks. Bye.